How's it going, YouTube? Welcome to the Cosmic Ray channel. I am your host, Cosmic Ray. Tonight I'm going to be doing story time with Cosmic Ray. I am only going to decide to do just one video tonight, as I'm thinking about my having to do a separate video itself on another story that I wanted to share as well. So tonight, I wanted to talk about, just like all my other story times with Cosmic Ray, these are all true things that have happened to me, or these stories I'm sharing with you, that has happened to me, or something that I've done through shamanic journeying as well. This story, take it for what you want for. You can just think of this as some guy, doing a story. That could be made up. However, I'm just telling you from me to you, and if you've seen any of my other stories or my cosmic story time, the Cosmic Ray, you'll know all these are from my heart. So I just wanted to share something that's been going on. About 3-4 weeks ago, I've had something where for a good week straight, and I think it had to do with the last full moon. And tonight, of course, is also a full moon. This is for August, for the August 15th, 16. I'm sure, as you know, that with the full moon, the energy of the full moons also even can happen the day before the 15th and also the day after. So you being the 16th as well, that full moon magic, or the full moon energy, also still flows through to everyone. So just wanted to share that last time. I had like a good week straight where I was having my night terrors, sorry, and or sleep paralysis, and sometimes I would have a combination of both in one night. That was going on for a week straight. Something that happened to me about a week and a half ago, was having about a week. I had something where I had some like jaw pain. Now I'm going to tell you what happened in this dream slash sleep paralysis night terror type moment. Um, and also I'll tell you what I think logically was going on and the actual physical manifestation of this pain that actually happened. As you can see, my higher self is agreeing, because this thing definitely was no joke. So let me just go ahead and begin. So everyone, to my cosmic surface out there, thank you for allowing me to share this with you. So, like all stories, Cosmic Ray, one day, so in my dream, that was happening, I was sleeping on the floor, and I'll be honest, I really can't remember if there was something, because I know sometimes how food, yeah, sometimes food can be a play in the matter, and as well as like, drinking maybe coffee late night or eating late night, or just directly right before you go to sleep, it can affect you. As of course you can see the candles lighting up, as you know, as I like to say, the candles like to flicker during my truths. Um, so, and sorry, what I wanted to say is that that can happen. However, I don't know if in this case that's what had happened to me. What I can tell you though was that all of a sudden I wake up, and of course, like mostly paralysis type stories that you hear, something is, either on your chest, or something's like staring at you, over you, in the corner, something, of that nature. And this a little bit different. I can't really describe to you what was on me, but something was literally on my chest. Correct. Something was on my chest. I was laying down on my back. Now, oh gosh, I'm getting chills right now. So all I can do is describe the best I can. Something uh, reminding me close to like a white pale face, masculine figure. Not saying they have to, I didn't check to see if they had a penis or anything, but I will say that it was a masculine figure, masculine energy. As you know, before I've had female energy or feminine energy on me, but this was masculine energy. It reminded me of like a white pale face, a little bit of wrapped, kind of as if there was like a mummy-ish type of thing, but it was like a horrible wrapped mummy face. And it was like as if the white pale face was showing, like teeth like white pale, as if this thing had very clean, dentistry going on. So I know obviously this was like a dream. However, this felt very real. Yes, felt very real. Something was on my chest, and something was pushing my jaw right here, like back in. I never had this happen. I've had other things. Don't get me wrong. I had some messed up stuff happen to me in my dreams or my night terrors. So it was just pushing me, sat on my chest and just pushing my jaw in. Now, this never happened to me in this respects. Okay, so this is very first. I was scared shitless. Woke up from my dream to know that I was still in my dream, and I hate that. I don't know if you ever had that happen, but oh, it's like as if I woke up and the thing was literally on me, like pushing me. And of course, like always, I can't move, so I'm like kind of accepting this in my head. I'm like, no, no, son of a bee, son of a bee. I can't believe this is happening to me. Like I'm like done with these dreams. But it was just shoving my jaw, and I just couldn't move. It was just like something was like just hurting me, right? Now, long story short, I wake up, I fully wake up. Thing is gone. I'm not gonna kind of tell you like what I try to do to wake up out of it. Um, Everyone's different, from when you try to wake up and what you try to do. But let's just say I woke up just to move the story along, and I woke up with jaw pain, like serious jaw pain. Now, don't get me wrong. I've said before like, where I was choked, and of course, maybe I was just parched. Trying to think logically. What could have been happening. As if someone was literally, like, say, like a family member or something was standing over me, like, dude, what's going on with you? Maybe they saw like my mouth was open or something, and like then maybe I get like cotton mouth or dry mouth or something. So when you wake up from the dream, maybe you have cotton mouth bit in your dream. You feel like you're being choked. You know what I'm saying? In this dream or in this night terror slash feeling woken up from reality, but manifesting this pain, I was trying to think logically what was going on. I don't know. I usually sleep on my back, and I know a lot of people say, well, you sleep on your back and you kind of lean on your side, and then lean on the other side, and that could very well be most people. I've learned to try to sleep on my back to kind of just uh, that's not really important. But what is important is that I was trying to think logically what was going on, and I was having problems. I mean, to a point that when I was eating food, I would bite my lip. And of course, that could happen from random things, random times. Someone could say something, just automatically your mind slip and just, just maybe bite your tongue, bite whatever. This doesn't usually happen to me when I'm just eating normal food. And it just happened where I would just start biting my lip just out of nowhere. And I'm like, what is going on? And it's also with my jaw pain. I'm just trying to describe to you that I was actually manifesting this pain. I was, as you can see, my higher self is trying to agree too, that I was having problems eating. And I kept biting my lip more than once. And it's just horrible. And the only way I could fix this or rectify the situation was, if you ever try to like lay on your side and just an example, whatever side, so lay on one side and if you're not clenching your jaw just kind of just drops, like hangs down a little bit, right? Well, let's just say if I bit this side, well, I would have to like be on the other side and then like sleep and then make sure I would sleep on one side for my jaw to just kind of loosely hang down. Yep. So then I had to do that for almost like a week straight in order to rectify the situation for my jaw to be realigned again. I didn't go to a doctor beforehand. I just, what I'm gonna say, So I luckily, I don't know how or what made me think of that idea, but as I realized when I did sleep on my left side or my other side, I would kind of like rectify the situation with my jaw. I would just let it hang, while I was asleep, and then kind of do that for a little bit. And over time, gradually, my jaw kind of, I guess, realigned itself or from the hinge. Now, during that time, I thought like I was having some weird TMJ thing, or because I thought like my jaw was about to like pop. You ever get that feeling like where your jaw just feels so wound up or so tight? You're like, oh, it's gonna pop, it's gonna pop, and when it does, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna feel good later, but it's gonna hurt at that moment. I was waiting for it to like pop. Never did. So that's why I had to do that little like weird trick where my jaw was just hanging down for a little bit. I have to do that exercise every so often to kind of like unhinge itself. And it was really much of a pain in the ass. But that was the one of the few times where I've actually had manifested actual pain from a dream. Besides like maybe like I don't know if I was trying to like hit myself, but I haven't done that. So it was just one of those things where it manifested itself in reality. So I don't know what happened. I mean, I can't think of myself just sleeping with my mouth open. Not saying that that wasn't the case, but I'm just trying to think logically. I highly doubt any of that actually happened, though. I didn't have any cotton mouth, nothing like that. So my mouth wasn't, I feel like it was open, but something had to happen. And who knows, maybe something where, you know as you guys know me in my past videos, something's happening to me. Me, I'm being visited by certain things, good, bad things. Well, I don't think good things would do that, but maybe something happened to me, and that, it was when I woke up, it was the witching hour. It was 2 to 3 o'clock in the morning. I think it was actually like more like 3:30, closer to 4, when this actually happened. So I don't know. Maybe that's something where the case. However, I don't want to kind of find out type of thing. So that was just one of my stories I wanted to share with you. Another story I have to share, that's kind of a long one. So I'll wait for that, so you guys don't have to watch like very long videos of myself. I do my best to try and keep it short. So I just want to say from me to you, thank you everyone for listening to my story. This is a story. This is something that is true for me, and I just wanted to share my experience with you guys. In this story time with Cosmic Ray Moment. So to all my cosmic surfers and cosmic family out there, thank you so much. I wish you all a safe and fantastic weekend. I love you all, and you guys take care. Have a great night.